On Global TV News Express, Vice President Shettima assures youth on President Tinubu's policy impact. In business, Lagos to begin 25% fare discount on Blue Line as part of measures to ease economic hardship. On the fourth sea, Rwanda's President Kagame to be sworn in as a fourth term in office. As White House race intensifies, Trump spokesman says campaign so far cyber attack. On his sport, Faberun appointed Nigeria Rugby League Women's National Team coach. Hello and welcome to all the viewers in Nigeria and around the world to News Express, here on Global Television, coming to you live from the nation's capital, Abuja. I am Edikan Michael. A quick reminder that Global Television is on DSTV channel 365 and StarTimes channel 276. And now the details of the news. Vice President Kashim Shettima has stressed the commitment of President Bola Tinubu's government to support and empower more Nigerian youths to excel in their chosen vocations. Shettima, who spoke when he received the leadership of the All Progressive Congress Youth Wing, said apart from addressing the genuine concerns affecting the youth, the administration's focus on young persons is premised on the trust and confidence the president has in them, noting that the youth are what he called the lifeblood of any nation. A fact he said the president acknowledged that the President Tinubu holds Nigerian youths in high esteem, and his commitment is evident in his appointment and the administration's policies and other initiatives. And the All Progressive Congress APC in Kano State has expressed concerns over alleged incident of diversion of palliative by officials of the ruling New Nigeria People's Party. A statement issued by the state party chairman Abdullahi Abbas said government failure to take necessary action against its officials found to be involved in the diversion of the palliatives may be interpreted as acts being perpetrated with its implied support. The party therefore called for an independent investigation on prosecution of the culprit. Governor of Abia State, Alex Otti, has clarified the nagging issues surrounding some deductions in the salaries of some civil servants in the state. Otti made the clarification at the Government House in Umuahia night during his monthly media interaction with newsmen. He said that the government had conducted investigations in response to the complaints by some civil servants about deductions in their salaries. Otti said that the investigation revealed that the migration from the use of 2018-2019 tax rate to the current tax rate in deducting the taxes from salaries was responsible for the difference. And now, on a sad note, Tula village of Boji local government area of Jigawa State has been thrown into mourning following the drowning of 3 girls. Eyewitnesses said that the diseases were coughing grasses near a pond to feed their livestock when they slipped and fell into the water. The divisional officer of the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps in the local government, Abdurrashid Adam, led the rescue mission, and their bodies were later taken to a health center. The Federal High Court in Kaduna has dismissed a suit filed by the immediate past governor of the state, Malam Nasir El-Rufai, seeking to set aside the Haddock Committee report of the Kaduna State House of Assembly, among other declaratory reliefs. In a ruling delivered on July 30, 2024, and a copy of the certified true copy, Justice R.M. Akewa held that the applicant failed to prove any of the circumstances that would warrant setting aside the proceedings of the court. El-Rufai had approached the court seeking an order to set aside the proceedings of July 18, 2024 for lack of jurisdiction and the non-compliance with extant laws and rules. Moving on to the news, 27 states and the Federal Capital Territory have yet to set up committees to implement the recently approved 70,000 naira minimum wage. President Bola Tinubu signed the new minimum wage into law on July 29, 2024, after a meeting with leaders of the Nigerian Labour Congress and the Trade Union Congress of Nigeria. You're watching News Express, coming to you live from Nigeria's capital, Abuja. We're on DSTV channel 365 and StarTimes channel 276. Kindly follow us on all social media platforms using @Global TV NG and all the handles now shown on the screen. When News Express returns, Lagos State Government begins 25% fare surcharge on Blue Line. To stay with us, we'll be right back with more stories. You're watching News Express here on Global Television. Many thanks for staying with us. Moving on to the news, the Lagos Rail Mass Transit say it will begin Monday, August 12, 2024, introduce a 25% fare discount for commuters traveling within the off-peak period between the 10 a.m. and the 4 p.m. daily on Blue Line. The state will also upscale the number of trips on the Blue Line from 54 to 72 per day, while the current schedule for Sunday operations remain unchanged. Abimbola Akintoye, Managing Director of Lagos Metropolitan Area Transport Authority, said that the Blue Line train riders will be able to travel between Marina and Mile 12 in just about 18 minutes from the previous travel time of 25 minutes, noting that there will be a train every 18 minutes both ways, thus allowing the commuters to plan their trips. The youth leader of the All Progressive Congress in the United Kingdom, Sekinat Adams, and Deputy Ajiboye have urged Nigerian youth to halt ongoing protests and engage in meaningful dialogue with the government of President Bola Tinubu. They emphasized that President Tinubu's commitment to an open-door policy which encouraged direct communication and collaboration with all stakeholders, particularly the youth. Now, the Socio-Economic Rights and Accountability Project has urged President Bola Tinubu to investigate the $1.5 billion World Bank loan obtained by the 36th state of the Federation and the Federal Capital Territory. Serap urged Tinubu to probe the alleged mismanagement of the Chinese loans of $3.121 billion obtained by the federal government. They urged the President to direct the Attorney General of the Federation and the Minister of Justice Lateef Fahimi and appropriate the anti-corruption agencies to promptly and thoroughly investigate how the loan was spent, thereby reducing poverty and social protection across the state. On the foreign scene, the United States Court has convicted Mozambique former Finance Minister Manuel Chang over a 10-year-old conspiracy that triggered the worst economic crisis in his home country since independence. Chang was found guilty of accepting a payoffs through the U.S. banks for approving secret loans. The loans were intended to pay for a fleet of the tuna fishing ships and other projects, leading to the affair being dubbed the tuna bond scandal. But the loans were plundered, leaving the Southern African nation $2 billion debt. Chang was arrested in South Africa in 2018 and extradited to the U.S. the following year to face the fraud and the money laundering charges. Thousands of people in Serbia have protested in Belgrade against the plans to mine one of Europe's largest deposits of lithium, a crucial raw material for electric car batteries. Activists say that the mine will cause irreversible environmental destruction to Serbia's Jar Valley, where the deposit is located. A license granted to the mining giant was revoked in 2022 following the widespread protests in the country, but the project was restarted the last month following the court decision and government U-turn. President Alex Kans has insisted that strict environmental safety protocols will be put in place. Serbia's Interior Ministry estimated that between 24,000 and 27,000 people joined the protests. Ukrainian President Zelensky has acknowledged for the first time that his military is conducting a cross-border offensive inside Russia's western region. In his video address, Zelensky said the Ukraine's military was pushing their war onto the aggressor's territory. A launched its surprise attacks on Tuesday, rapidly advancing more than 10 kilometers, which is about 6 miles inside the Russia, the deepest raid since the Moscow began its full-scale invasion of Ukraine in February 2022. The local officials say in Ukraine, the capital and several other regions came under a Russian drone and missile attack in the early hours of today. Donald Trump's campaign says it has been hacked, blaming the foreign sources for distributing internal communications and advisors on running mate Ajit Vance. Trump's campaign implied Iran is behind the move as it had received emails from the campaign material from a source who refused to identify themselves. And now to sport views, the former assistant coach of the Nigerian national football team, Silvanus Okpala, has voiced his opinion on the current state of the Nigerian football and recent controversies surrounding the theme. He said that the need for homegrown solutions to the country's football challenges. The football tactician noted that there is still a chance for the nation to qualify for the 2026 World Cup, emphasizing the importance of Super Eagles securing the qualification. Addressing the earlier controversy involving the Victor Osimhen and the ex-national team coach, both of the situation have been handling. Nigerian long jump star Ese Brume says she has vowed to return stronger after her fifth place finish at the Paris 2024 Olympic Games, assuring it will be the last time she missed out on a medal in the major competitions. Brume recorded a jump of 6.70 meters in the final, fell short of the podium in an event dominated by the United States Tara Davis, who secured gold with a leap of 7.10 meters. Despite the disappointment, the 27-year-old stated that she remains optimistic and determined to make a more impressive return. And moving forward, the United States have maintained their grip on the Olympic men's basketball title by overwhelmingly host France to win a fifth successive gold medal in Paris. Stars toured the American team packed with the NBA icons led by LeBron James and Stephen Curry demonstrated their quality to win a 98-87 amid a fiery atmosphere at Bercy Arena. The success saw the current crop emulate the 1992 Dream Team, which they have been regularly compared to. And in front of almost 20,000 boisterous fans, the France refused to roll over and move back within the 3 points at 82-79, with the clock ticking down in the final quarter. However, the Curry, as he regularly does, instantly landed a 3-point for the 85-79 to ease the pressure and switched 3 more as the Americans raced away. The Nigeria's Rugby League proudly announces the appointment of Bolu Fabrun as the head coach for the women's national team ahead of the World Cup qualifiers against Kenya. It is known for its extensive experience and success, previously led the national men's team to victory in the ABA Championship 2024 in Ghana. His leadership is expected to drive the women's team to similar success as they aim for a spot in the World Cup. The qualifiers against Kenya offer a crucial opportunity for the women's team to shine on the international stage. Should they secure victory under the Bolu's guidance, the team will advance to the World Series next year. And to wrap up News Express on Global Television, let's take a look at a quick of the major headlines. Vice President Shettima has assured the nation's youth that they are top on President Tinubu's priorities. And Business Lagos State has announced plans to begin 25% fare discount on Blue Line as part of measures to ease economic hardship. On the foreign scenes, Rwanda's President Kagame to be sworn in as the 4th term in office today. And as White House race intensifies, Trump's spokesman has alleged campaign suffered cyber attack. Finally, Sports Bolu has been appointed Nigeria Rugby League women's national team coach. And as a package, the News Express coming to you live from Nigeria's capital, Abuja. We're on DSTV channel 365 and StarTimes channel 276. Kindly follow us on all social media platforms using @Global TV NG and other handles now shown on the screen. I'm Medica Michael, many thanks for watching and stay with us. See you again.